Hi, my name is Stephanie Dillon, and this is my video for our final presentation. The chapter that I picked is chapter 9 over education. I have worked in an education or in a school for the last 14 years, and I'm going to talk about the part of the chapter that talks about testing, setting goals, adjusting your goals once you get the results from your test, the incentives for passing the test, and what it takes to achieve the goals and the growth and everything that your district is looking for, and also the state. I hope you learned something from this video, especially if you have children in school that take the MAP test. Hopefully this will be beneficial to you. Thank you. Winston Churchill once said, "However beautiful the strategy, you should occasionally look at the results." In schools, we often teach kids a lot of strategies and often don't go and teach them how to revise their strategies or to go over their strategies to make sure they're working. MAP has been kind of a force that has made us do that. According to Amanda Egan, a doctoral student at Walden University, the use of student profiles, also called learning profiles, is not a new concept, but data from MAP is perfect for building profiles because MAP students' scores reports a ranking of specific benchmarks, as you can see in this RTI score. It breaks it down into TEKs so the teachers know exactly what the students need to work on, and that's when they sit down with the teacher and come up with their goals for the next test. We talk about goals. Goals are a huge thing when you're talking about MAP testing and getting a better, it's not really a better score. We want to see you growing as to maybe making a perfect score or a high score. We just want to see that you have learned and that you have grown. The students, after they take a test, they sit down with their teacher and they get a paper that looks like this, and they write down their scores from the fall semester and then what they want to score or need to score on the winter test, and then they'll do this for the spring and then the end of the year. And again, what they are looking for is growth for these students. Each student will have their own kind of personal IEP that the teacher makes for them that has where they scored lower, what they need to work on, the individual TEKs that they need to work on, and what activities that they have planned for that student to be able to work on in their daily 5 rotations. They do daily 5 every day, and here's an example of, it's called a cafe board, and the little sticky notes that you can see have the students' names attached to the TEKs that they need to work on for that day, and it rotates every day the different TEKs that they need to work on. They usually are paired with a partner who may need to work on the same thing as they do. They get these accountability notebooks that their teachers make for them, but the student is 100% responsible for filling out their accountability sheet, what they've done that day, and making sure that it's done the right way. As you can see, it just has what they need to do, the what the teacher needs to do, how they are going to do that. They have several different games or stations set up around the room where the kids can kind of have a free choice as long as it's in line with the TEK that they need to work on. The MAP testing has brought a lot of engaging instructions. Our teachers dress up for the day for whatever lesson that they might be teaching, just so the students, can make it fun, but, if it's fun, then the students are going to have a buy-in. The teachers celebrate with the students however they want, like we have, where they don't have to wear shoes. They can be the teacher for the day. They get to listen to music, maybe have a special snack, a read-in, or something like that. Just any kind of incentive to get them to want to make sure that their MAP scores are growing. We had in one of our schools, our teacher, or the principal actually, he challenged our students to have such a percent of growth, and his students actually met the goal, and he slept on the roof of the building for the night. Our students loved that. They were going in and checking on him, most of the evening. And we even made the newspaper around here, which was a big deal for the students especially. They thought it was really cool that their principal was on the roof. There is a lot of positive global perspective feedback on this. I'll let you read some of those. A lot of it's from Switzerland, but I also read that Germany is big on. So in conclusion, and going back to what our text using says math about and stuff, just because it's such a great way to track student data, really does what they talk and it gives you everything that you need to be successful. The goal setting and the incentives and the strategies, they are very much accountable for what they do and what they learn, with some of the support for the teachers, but overall, the MAP testing has really made our district a better district. Our two elementaries that have used MAP religiously and how it is designed to use, they saw a huge growth in their TAC scores for, especially like our minority students and our economically disadvantaged students. And so I really think that MAP is a good tool. I think it really goes with what Chapter 9 is saying, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you.